it's weird where they get the people from. I don't know where they get the people from. They're not really looking at stand-ups exclusively. They're not really looking at interview people. Because if you thought about it, someone who'd be really good at it would be someone who's had a podcast, let's say for 10 years, right? Like Adam Carolla, myself,
people that
but,
have the interviewing skill down, right?
Right. Someone who'd been talking to people for a dozen years. Maron would be really good at it. But Pete Holmes had a podcast, so he got picked.
Yeah. I loved his late night show, by the way. I really loved it because it was different. He was doing some different stuff, and what I really liked to do it, and actually there's a couple, I think Conan did one. A couple other shows are doing this now where instead of just doing the live interview, they'll do a taped interview with someone.
Really?
And they'll do a longer version of it. So it doesn't come out just like the person's just there plugging something all of a sudden.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So they'll do what's obvious was probably at least a half-hour interview, and then they edit it down to 5 minutes. So you're getting some really good chunky
so you can
stories.
really get into it.
Yeah, they're deeper into it, and now you're just getting the good stuff instead of like the hello, how you been? Great. It's hey, Andy.
Well,
or
you
the
got
band.
a minute and a half.
The band. And
yeah.
What were you plugging? And when's that come out? Which takes up half the interview. So Pete Holmes was doing that on his show, and it was so good. It was just a nice different thing.
Yeah.
So really, Pete, all he was doing, I think, that ended up being live on the show from the ones that I saw. I got to go to a couple and watch, and then the ones I saw on TV.
Right.
It was just his monologue, and if he had a comic, those were the two live things. And maybe they do a skit as well. But almost all the interviews were pre-taped things.
Interesting.